Beauty of truth made apparent by opposition. The zeal of those who obey the Lord will be increased as the world and the church unite in making void the law. Every objection raised against the commandments of God will make way for advancement of the truth and enable its advocates to present its value before men. There is a beauty and force in the truth that nothing can make so apparent as opposition and persecution. 13 Manuscript Release, pages 71 and 72, 1896. This time, when there is such an effort made to enforce the observance of Sunday, is the very opportunity to present to the world the true Sabbath in contrast to the false. The Lord, in His providence, is far ahead of us. He has permitted this Sunday question to be pressed to the front, that the Sabbath of the Fourth Commandment may be presented before the legislative assemblies. Thus the leading men of the nation may have their attention called to the testimony of God's Word in favor of the true Sabbath. Manuscript Release, number 2, pages 197, 1890. We ought to obey God rather than men. The adherents of truth are now called upon to choose between disregarding a plain requirement of God's Word or forfeiting their liberty. If we yield the Word of God and accept human customs and traditions, we may still be permitted to live among men, to buy and sell, and have our rights respected. But if we maintain our loyalty to God, it must be at the sacrifice of our rights among men, for the enemies of God's law have leagued together to crush out independent judgment in matters of religious faith and control the consciences of men. The people of God will recognize human government as an ordinance of divine appointment and will by precept and example teach obedience to it as a sacred duty so long as its authority is exercised within its legitimate sphere. But when its claims conflict with the claims of God, we must choose to obey God rather than men. The Word of God must be recognized and obeyed as an authority above that of all human legislation. Thus saith the Lord is not to be set aside for a thus saith the church or the state. The crown of Christ is to be uplifted above all the diadems of earthly potentates. The Home Missionary, November 1, 1893. Satan offers to men the kingdoms of the world if they will yield to him the supremacy. Many do this and sacrifice heaven. It is better to die than to sin, better to want than to defraud, better to hunger than to lie. Testimonies to the Church, Volume 9, page 495, 1880.